Hey there Magic One, welcome to your weekly intuitive tarot reading with me. Just before we get started, I wanted to let you know that there is 1 week left for you to grab the initiation, my immersive 4-week Learn Tarot journey at the special price. I'm showing a bit of a demo of it here. Got some really great feedback so far on it, and so many people are on the journey to learn the art with me. So you'll find the link below. It's the first link down there if you want to check out what's involved and what I show you in that course. Also, if you want to join me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, those links are also down below, and the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I am available for those and would absolutely love to read for you. So for now, I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's get across to your reading now. Aquarius, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for September 27th through to October the 3rd. Hope you're doing really well, Aquarius. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. So I'm getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. I will then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and then using the Rider-Waite and the Starchild Tarot for the tarot positions. So let's do the oracle cards. First one out was Trust the Niggle. What is that feeling trying to tell you? So Aquarius, this is really about trusting your intuition. Trust what you're feeling, maybe more than what you might be thinking. You know, we always get those gut feelings when something feels off. It usually is. When something feels great, we usually feel open, expansive, happy, joyful. But often the mind can then come in to say, well, you know, surely that's wrong, or no, they wouldn't do that to us, or it must be okay. Trust that intuition. It's more on point than what you know. And I have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you might be going through some energetic changes here, awakening to truths within yourself, awakening to truths about, you know, what might be going on in the world, maybe awakening spiritually. And when we do that, you know, we really do change at a cellular level. And as we awaken and we elevate our frequency, our energy, oftentimes the things that we might have been suppressing in our shadow can come up to be processed as well. So it's very much this kind of process of dark and light. So you might be going through that, and you might have heard of dark night of the soul. Often when we do go through awakenings, we can then be plunged into the dark night of the soul, where, you know, we really can experience shifts, changes, or loss of identity as well. All right, let's get your overarching tarot energy. One card for Aquarius. Okay. We have got, oh, the Ace of Wands, beautiful. Okay, this is generally a new beginning, a really passionate new beginning. Yes, it can be in romantic love, somebody that you've met that just feels, you know, like there's a lot of chemistry, really, you know, the sparks are flying, that kind of energy. In terms of job, career, this can be the opportunity that's coming in that really feels on purpose for you, that gives you energy back. It can be getting your energy back, maybe after a health struggle or something like that. It can be growth, and it can also be an inspiration or spiritual energy as well. So we'll tell when the cards come out which one of those areas it's more likely to be, but do keep in mind there's a general readings, Aquarius, and often you can actually listen to a reading through the lens of the life area that you are dealing with. Let's go for the energy of the recent past. Energies that may be leaving, completing, or transitioning if this is your reading. High Priestess. Yeah, it's all about trusting that intuition. Those cards often come out together. Current or focus energy. I've got the Five of Swords. Okay, trust your intuition on, you know, the people around you that might be in conflict with you or competition with you. Got the Page of Wands here. And the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting that the Page holds that Ace of Wands here. This could be a messenger coming in with the opportunity. It's maybe a little bit into, you know, the next few weeks for some of you. Okay, High Priestess is clarified with the Seven of Cups. Five of Pentacles is clarified with the Empress. Page of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. I've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Akashic records at the bottom of the deck. So I'm feeling more job, work, career kind of situation here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles as well. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm feeling here. There could be some direct challenge or competition that you have with somebody in your workplace, and I'm feeling that it could be over a creation, you know, claiming creative rights, or whose idea was it, something like that. That's just what's coming up for some of you. But there is most definitely some kind of destined karmic lesson in this for you, Aquarius. Akashic records is actually an extra major arcana, and you know, this card here really comes out for me as a reader when we are journeying, you know, karmic lessons, destiny, that kind of thing. You might have heard of the you know, the kind of saying or the concept of Akashic records here, Aquarius. Your soul, my soul, everybody's soul has an Akashic record, and it is like a hard drive that really holds the information, the coding of all of the key karmic lessons and themes and pivotal life experiences that your soul has been through in all of its incarnations, for the purpose of evolving it towards self-actualization, towards you know, pure love, towards pure light, to be fully awakened, towards that spiritual enlightenment. So when I see this card in a reading, it's like file loading, right? We're kind of journeying or traversing one of those karmic lessons where we're going to get another bit of awakening, another bit of growth here. And I think it's something to do with, you know, conflict, you know, in a workplace situation or some kind of confusion around that. Let's jump in. I've got, in the recent past, 8 and 9 of Pentacles, High Priestess, and 7 of Cups. So, you know, the 8 of Pentacles for me can be the energy of the workplace. It's known as the worker card. And even though you are not an earth sign here with the Pentacles energy, Aquarius, I'm really seeing this as how you are showing up in this reading. You are showing up as somebody who is being noticed, maybe for the hard work, the energy, the effort that they've been putting into work. Maybe you've been carving out your own path here. Maybe you've been shining bright for star talents. Maybe you have been coming up with, you know, great ideas, great inspiration, innovation, and change. And not everybody may be completely happy that, you know, that you are the one that's maybe getting the attention here, or that the spotlight is shining on you, is what I'm really feeling here. The High Priestess says, well, you should really follow your intuition at this time. If it feels like somebody is maybe, you know, trying to undermine you, or is trying to maybe cause conflict or challenge with you, that 5 of Swords energy, then you just could be right. This at this stage could be an intuition that maybe somebody's kind of undermining you in some ways. It's interesting that it comes in with the 7 of Cups, because the 7 of Cups can be confusion, you know, really thinking, well, no, they wouldn't do that to me, like we kind of talked about with that Trust the Niggle card. But the High Priestess is saying, stay alert, stay vigilant, you know, and really see things for what they are. Don't lose the forest for the trees here. There's a message here with the 7 of Cups as to not take everything at face value. Dig a little bit deeper here, because sometimes the High Priestess says that, you know, everything is not as it seems. There can be things behind the curtain. There can be agendas behind the curtain here that might not be known to you at this stage. Current or focus energy, 5 of Swords, the Empress, or the 2 of Swords here. Yeah, so I'm seeing the 5 of Swords here as really being somebody who is challenging you, somebody who's not completely happy that you are, you know, being the one who is standing out, you know, who's really being seen as being the talented one, that kind of thing. Could be somebody who's trying to create conflict, maybe create conflict over being the one that's chosen for a promotion or something like that. With the 5 of Swords, generally it's about knowing when to walk away, because you can't reason with somebody who doesn't want to be reasoned with. So the 5 of Swords can be kind of an edgy energy where things can really escalate into conflict or arguments. This is an important point of change for you, and it's the decisions that you make now, Aquarius, that are really going to determine, you know, where you end up, right? We want to end up, you know, well, 5 is between the 1 and the 10, and we really want to end up at a nice number 10 in the future. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Well, we've got a 10 of Swords coming up here, and the 2 of Swords says that you're at a crossroads of deciding what to do with this situation, and I just think that walking away is what you're being encouraged to do. Look, again, we see the moon and the moon here as the indication to trust your intuition. What you're feeling about this is right, and sometimes when we don't make the decisions when we feel intuitively called to make them, you know, they can escalate and we can get the Tower moments. The Empress is this real, like, creative, kind of innovative energy, and I do think this could be that somebody is, maybe there's some jealousy or tension around the fact that, you know, your creations are standing out, that you are coming up with the ideas, that you are innovating, and maybe that is painting them a little bit in the shadow. So you're trying to decide what to do here, and I think the cards are really saying, you know, maybe it's time for you to go your own way. The Empress really is a blessing. So what this says to me is that this is potentially a hidden blessing, because it's going to redirect you in some way. Outcome, 10 of Swords, Page of Wands, and 4 of Swords. Yeah, so I do feel that there is an ending to the situation coming, or maybe even walking away from the person, the job, altogether. Because the 10 of Swords can be, you know, that feeling of being betrayed or uncovering a deception here, and then really going, well, I can't stay here, I can't engage with this anymore, I really want to move on to the new. The cards are saying, well, you know what, take a little pause to figure things out, maybe to recover from hurts, from harsh words, whatever's gone down here. And in that pause, and it might just be having an afternoon off or having a mental health day or something like that, you will get the clarity, the insight, or the breakthrough you need in order to make your decision on which way to go, what direction to go. And as I said, for some of you, there could be resolution here, but for most of you, it's going to be closing the door on this chapter. The Page of Wands is interesting because the Page of Wands can be good news. It could be getting the verdict that you want out of some kind of conflict resolution process in this reading. Or it could be that you decide to look elsewhere for work and employment, and then you find a new growth, a new opportunity, something that you can use to manifest 1, 2, 3 sand dunes. The promise of the Empress, which says, which way do you want to go now? What do you want with your life? Because I can help take you to a reality far greater than this one. She can help you birth a new direction, a new creation, a new role, whatever it may be for you. If there's money involved in this conflict, the Empress can indicate money as well. So you could be coming out on top in that way. So that's what I'm seeing here. The Page of Wands could be a messenger of news that somehow helps you with this. Messenger of new opportunity that allows you to close the door on this. Just in divine timing and perfect timing, the perfect role shows up and you get to say, actually, I'm leaving. And then it's not even your problem anymore. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Maybe a fated sliding doors event where you get to trust your intuition and move on from this, because you've awakened to the truth. You can feel that not all is well here and not all is as it seems. So it's really just about, you know, getting that, well, going back to that 5 of Swords, guys, it's generally knowing when to walk away, because it just isn't a win-win solution here. But the Empress says, don't forget her promise, which says, you know what, this is a hidden blessing because it's leading you somewhere far better anyway. Okay, Aquarius, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you found this insightful. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It will resonate for those it's meant to. If it's not, don't make it fit, and don't leave nasty comments, please. It's just not for you. Feel free to leave me a comment, though, if you are called to share something positive. I do interact with you all over there and read all the messages, so it does help me get to know you guys. Connect with your energy and see what the collective themes are. It has been a pleasure to read your cards, Aquarius. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.